Yo, what is up everybody? It's Zazel here, back with another video. I'm using my new mic. I finally got the adapter, so I was like, hey, fuck it. So hopefully it sounds better than my phone mic did. I mean, better, it was $100. That would fucking suck if it didn't. But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about, where basically I'm gonna be comparing or breaking down two basically main characters of Naruto, Sauske and Naruto himself. Now I'm gonna be breaking down on who is the better written character. Now sure, basically it's my opinion on it. Afterwards I'm breaking it down, but you guys can come to your own conclusions. I just blatantly feel like that this is better. Like Sauske, in my opinion, has been like almost written near perfectness, except when it was that one filler arc where it was like the alternative reality. He was a bitch in that one. I don't know why. They literally did Sauske dirty at that point. So yeah, without further ado,
let's get right into the video.
now honestly, I'm a Sasutard or fucking Uchiha-tard. I like all Uchihas, mostly better than any character in the entire fucking anime. There are exceptions. I like Nagato probably the best, other than Madara. I love their philosophies. It all makes sense to me, and like really the idea of the infinite Tsukiyomi was not that bad. But that's a subject for later videos. What I really want to discuss, or maybe say, or give some credit to the writer of Naruto, is the idea that Naruto wanted to become the Hokage. He wanted to become the Hokage because he really aspired for someone's attention. He wanted to change people's perception. He wanted to be the Naruto Uzumaki that no one knew. Someone that was truly loved by the people. And he did achieve that. That was his end goal, and he achieved it. But he really had no other things really going for him. Like, for instance, he went after Sauske. He was a kindred spirit, and that's why he wanted to go after him in the first place. Someone like him. Someone who went through this very similar pain of being alone in life. However, I wouldn't say that's exactly how it is. If you perceive it that way, it's a possibility. I would say more so that Naruto kind of should have given up at that point. I mean, maybe in the beginning I couldn't understand. He had a deep-seated hatred, it seemed, or at least he was jealous of Sauske. Which, okay, I can understand. Maybe you actually still thought of him as a friend. But you wouldn't think of him just because he's a kindred spirit as your best friend no matter what, when there's people out there who truly care for you. Or people that actually give you attention, like Shikamaru, Choji, and occasionally Kiba. It really wouldn't make sense. The guy who treats you like shit, that would basically be masochistic. Which we could make an argument Naruto is, since he repeatedly took abuse from Sakura. But hey, another video subject. Now if we compare that to Sauske himself, Sauske was blatantly open about his goals in the beginning as well. He blatantly stated he wanted to kill someone, that person being his brother Itachi. Now, I believe this is an extremely good thing, an extremely well written thing. Yeah, it's basic, but it's still well written. Like, he had his family slaughtered in front of him by his lovely older brother. The man he grew up aspiring to be. His father giving nearly all of the attention to Itachi for being a prodigy. He couldn't handle it. And then he found out that his lovely brother slaughtered his family. And at that point he was probably thinking, he's like, fuck this, dude. What am I gonna do against this prodigy? Hatred takes over his heart. Make it so he's only seeking revenge. The one thing he's living for in life is revenge. Doesn't care about love. Nah, he doesn't care about the fallacies of that. He only cares about his revenge and killing his brother Itachi. And I loved that. It was for shonen, I mean, it's kind of a fresh topic. They don't usually use that too much in shonen, or at least in darker aspect. Plus the fact is, Naruto does possess quite a bit of killing for that type of thing. Now, another reason why I really wanted to say this or do this video, because right now you might be like, it's a little even. They're both really written well. Well, that's where I have to disagree. Naruto. He has been ostracized from the village for 12 years of his life. There's few people who truly gave him any attention. Even then, it wasn't the best of attention. He tried his best to gain attention by doing horrible little pranks, which ultimately resulted in more hatred for him. Now, I would say that should lead to him developing a hatred keen or similar to Gaara. Not as bad, because Gaara went through worse. Like, he went through worse in his life. Now, if you were to say, alright, well, Naruto's just a good kid, it's part of his personality trait. No, that shouldn't be how it is. It should be, if we're talking about a realistic or a more better written character, he should have some hatred. Just because Iruka-sensei finally comes after and is just like, I love you, Naruto, or some shit like that. That's gay. No one gives a fuck about that. No. Naruto should have been like, well, if you really cared for me, where were you before? Where were you then? Why? Why did you not help me out in those periods of time? You even admitted to you wanting to kill me. It should have been like that. Something different. But no. Naruto's writer did not think about that. He had to keep the shonen protagonist going. That's why I like Bleach. A much darker protagonist. Really makes no sense when it comes down to that aspect. Now Sauske eventually found out, he eventually killed his brother. He did all he could to eventually get to that point, even cutting ties with everyone. He didn't care. All he cared about was his revenge. Then he finds out, oh, my brother was actually doing it to help the village? Shit, I don't know what to do now. So, basically at that point, he ultimately caved in and wanted to kill Adonzo, the guy who fucking ultimately took care of all this shit. Now, why would he want to kill Adonzo and the Leaf? He wanted to destroy the entire Hidden Leaf for a purpose. Well, that's because the fact is the Hidden Leaf fucked over his brother. His brother ended up killing his entire fucking family just for the Hidden Leaf. Yeah, sure, it's his brother's fault. He blames him, but he doesn't blame him as much. But it's to the point where he understands why his brother did it. A pacifist who's seen war far too many times, especially at a young age. He's seen people die. He's killed people, and he doesn't like it. So at that point, he's like, I understand why my brother did it. Doesn't mean I like it. And I'm gonna take out the entire village that's done it. Plus, in his mind, he has seen the evil that they commit. He's seen people like him get destroyed by Sakuras. Like, that's just useless pieces of shits. That's literally what it is. If you were to compare that, or they compare, because literally Sakura, in the first fucking episode, she was like,
Sasuke, can you believe it? You wouldn't. Naruto's such a fool. He doesn't even have parents.
And he's like, yeah, I'm an orphan. Like, wow, who would have thunk? Literally, people treated Naruto like shit, and he sees this. So it would make sense that he would want to destroy the village. Then Naruto is just like,
let's get Sauske back. My Sauske can never do this, man. He's our best friend. Let's do it.
It's like, wow. And then he also saves Sakura multiple times and then blames Sauske when he's about to kill her after she attempts to kill Sauske. I don't know what to do right there. I mean, really, what the fuck? The writing is kind of explaining itself at this point. If you were to think, really, that Naruto's the better written character, I would have to completely call you an idiot. I mean, hopefully I opened your eyes. There's so many better written characters in the fucking story. I love Nagato. Nagato is literally one of the best written fucking characters in the entire anime. Amato is a really good character too. I mean, everyone but Naruto. He just doesn't make sense. 90% of what he does doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. I mean, his personality doesn't change whatsoever. The one thing he did and that was actually maturing was he doesn't go, believe it, anymore. Like, that shit. I mean, I miss it. I'm not gonna lie, it was annoying as a kid, but like, maybe, not really. Honestly, it was pretty fucking catchy. It was pretty funny at times, but now he's kind of turned into a bitch. But I still support Naruto, because he's the main character. I always have a love for the main character, Naruto. It's not like I hate the dude. He's just not the best written character, and he's not my favorite. I've always liked Sasuke more. Yeah, so, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope my mic audio is much better. I should have a what if coming out soon, maybe. I haven't decided what one I'm gonna do. I do know that I want to finish up one more. I want to hurry the fuck up and finish it, because I do want to do maybe a superhero what if. Like, maybe what if Naruto was a hero, had someone's powers, it was a superhero. Like, I don't know, I feel like that'd be pretty dope. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below. I'm out.